going on with you guys? I'm at work right now, but I was gonna say, bro, I'm trying to get the Speaking Bluntly back up. I just need the mics. You know what I mean? David can finally chip in now, so I gotta do that soon. It's just, bro, I've been so broke, and I've been stressing about life to the point where I was just thinking, like, man, no matter what I do, this world is set up to like literally destroy me. Like, you know what I mean? I believe in conspiracies, so I'm thinking on all these people or things I should hate for making my life like this. But it's like, no, it's inevitable, bro. Starting from the original sin. If the devil is the god of this earth, and this earth is not made suitable for me, you know what I'm saying? So then, I'm Protestant, or I don't even know if I would say I'm Protestant. I'm really like a believer in God because I just read the Bible. And I started learning about Catholicism, and I'm starting to learn the concept of grace. You know what I mean? Like receiving grace from the Lord, like sanctifying grace is like through prayer, you know what I mean? I guess. And then like actual grace is the act of God genuinely intervening in your life. And I didn't know none of that. So I think that a part of being a Christian, you have to know some Catholicism. I think it's just, I don't know. I think because it's based in history. Like, I'm not like a Catholic, don't get me wrong. Like, venerating the saints is still kind of like a touchy part for me because I'm like, I'm asking the saints to pray for me. I mean, it makes sense if the church is the family and then the saints are the original parents of the church, bro. You know what I mean? I could visualize like me praying to St. Paul to deliver a message of Jesus, or I can visualize like the saints carrying prayers to Christ. You know what I mean? So, but I don't know. Like I was saying, yeah, life been beating me up, bro. I've never been this broke in my life. And then like my boss, this one day he called me in the office and he was like, and this is crazy. He was like, yeah, I got some good news, but don't get too excited. Like he was saying, like you're getting a raise. He said I wouldn't get too excited though, bro. He starts like crunching numbers like on his little calculator. I kid you not, he gave me 10 extra cents an hour. Like I'm actually in this mug struggling. And you know what I mean? Like it definitely was easier back in the day to get your own crib or whatever and to, be able to sustain yourself and have a family. But that doesn't mean it's impossible now. It just takes harder work. And a part of learning about the concept of grace is it's like you don't get it by being like living life leisurely. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you might have to fast, deprive the flesh of what it, of what it normally takes, bro. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you have to actually work hard. You work a long, hard day at work and you pray to God that he can sanctify you through his grace. And, he really feels that work you put in. You know what I mean? So I think, and I always tell my friends, like, for however much you suffer here, bro, the reward is going to be so much greater if you can just faith your way through it. You know what I'm saying? And it's so easy to lose track of that when things start piling up on you. Like, I know my coworkers inherently don't like me. I know they gossip about me when I'm not there and whatnot. And then there was this one guy, like I like him the most. He's like an older guy. He's chill. And then, my tools is in his van, and I come home after I come back to the shop after work, and like, bro, whole time he had threw my stuff out of his van and had it sitting out right next to the trash. He's talking about people was saying, oh, I want this, or I want that. Like, bro, all that. And I'm just like, how could somebody just do that to me? And what sucks for me is because I'm always going to pray for those I feel wrong me, because we're all wrong in the end. You know what I mean? There's really we're living on the devil's earth. So I'm not going to blame you for falling into that, because I fall too. But it just kind of hurt. Like it felt like I'm trapped. Like I'm stuck working like this. I'm stuck dealing with, like, it just felt like I'm going to have to struggle no matter what I do. And that's kind of what life is. And can you really receive grace if you don't know true pain? If you don't know true suffering? Like, I guess to suffer through all, or to deal with things that you don't want to, or to, overcome all these problems. That's like, to do all of that and still have faith in God, that's really what gives you grace. And so I guess I'm trying to achieve that. You know what I mean? So I gotta stay on the right path. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I be getting fried still. And that's the one thing that sucks too, because I'm just like, bro, if I can drink wine, I should be able to, like, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, if God don't allow it, God don't allow it. So I'm really researching into the, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, I'm really researching into this. Like, if I gotta give it up, I'll do it. But yeah, that's pretty much like, yeah, this is how I'm feeling. Right now I'm at work. I have to do a survey. The people aren't here right now, so I'll probably go out to my van, call the guy up and probably read my book. I have a book on Catholicism I've been reading. It's pretty cool, but yeah, and I guess a part of me receiving grace or wanting grace, and a part of me as a man, I just kind of want to guide all those around me. Like, I feel like as a man or a human being or a person, you should be looking to uplift everyone around you. You know what I mean? Like, your wife, yes. Your sister, yes. Your mother, father, cousin, whatever, your daughter. You should be looking to be that proper model through all aspects, even when no one's looking. You know what I mean? Because if God created everything, he hears all your thoughts, all of that. So you can act however you want. The Lord knows the nature of you. So it's really about changing your mental. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't try to preach like, oh, I don't do anything bad and yada, yada, you guys need to do. I don't feel comfortable telling you what you need to do because I know I'm not perfect. You know what I'm saying? But I just want to guide people. Like, I want to be able to influence people through the word of God. Or I want to be able to be surrounded by God at all times in a way that makes people think, dang, I need to be like how he is. Dang, I wonder how he feels so good. Dang, I wonder why he's so lenient with things. Dang, I wonder how he's just able to forgive so easily. Like, I need to give off the literal aura of God. But that should be for everybody. Like, I don't want to just be a Christian. I don't want to just be a Catholic. I don't want to just be Orthodox. I want to be a disciple of Christ. That's what the Lord asks of us. You know, he tells them, I forget their names, they were fishermen. He was like, I will make you fishers of men. It's literally a call for them to grab more people in, bring more people in. Like, I was thinking, like, man, I would write my own book. Like, not like my own book of the Bible, but like I can have my own journal, account of my spiritual journey and everything I've witnessed and all that. You know what I mean? Because in a way, Christianity is like, your journey with God is individualistic, but the church is still important. And I know some Catholics believe, or most of them believe, like, that you shouldn't miss church for nothing and stuff like that. I don't know, because I definitely haven't been going to church. I just don't want to go in there. Like, not a matter of like I'm scared of it or whatever. It's just like I just want to read more and more. Like, I want to learn. Like, I still listen to services like it's like 2080 or something. This black bald dude out of Atlanta. I'll listen to services and all that. Internet disciples is what he calls me, or us, that listen through the internet. But I just feel like, man, plus Sunday's not even a real Sabbath day. It's Saturday. So it's like, you know what I mean? God took a rest at the end of the week. Sunday's the beginning. And I just feel like, bro, I shouldn't do what everybody does just because, you know, it's being repeated. I need to really read and figure out how it is. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Catholicism has the most historically accurate church structure. You know, maybe Orthodoxy could, but then it's kind of like they have a council and any rules that come from there is the word of God, but some rules can be changed or reversed. So, you know, you can't go back on the word of God. You know what I mean? So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know, Catholicism has its ups and downs. I'm still kind of iffy about the veneration thing. But like I said, I have to read more. But anyways, yeah, I need to get more cameras. Well, not more cameras, excuse me. I need to get new mics. And then I'll pretty much be good. I'll pretty much be straight after that. It'll be different speaking bluntly for sure. I'm definitely not going to be cussing, like, at all. I might say the N-word. I'll be slipping up on that. But it's kind of like, bro, it's like a brotherhoodly word to use. So my fault. But yeah, anyways, that's about it. I want to thank you guys for everything. Anybody got any recommendations or anything, you know, comment, say something, you know what I mean? Let me know you watch this. Don't just let this get like 2 views and then I don't know who the views are. You know, let me know something. Anyways, y'all stay safe and keep praying, bro.